will be able to use that light, which has been separated from physicality completely.
Uh-huh. Okay.
5th of February, Rabbi, Furst, Pierke, Avos.
Okay. Aval, ba'olam hazeh, hatzadikim yesh lo guf. So, but what in this world, the tzaddikim, they have a body?
Right. In this world, the tzaddikim, that they even as great as the tzaddikim are, they still are attached to the physical bodies.
Oh, okay. Okay, attached. Right. Okay. Yesh lo guf. Ein ra'oi li'olam, rak or sheyesh lo nosei gishmei kemo hachama v'halvana. Okay, so but only it's fitting into this world only light that has lifting the materialism, like the sun and the moon.
Right. So therefore, in this world where the tzaddikim have a goof, their physical existence, it's not roy, the oilim, it's not proper at all that they should be able to use any light except that light which is noise gashmi, which is founded in the physical, based upon the physical. For example, the light of the sun and the moon.
It's just because they've got a body.
Excuse me, Roy?
Just because they've got a body. Because
Right.
they do. Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, very good. Ulefikach nigzu haor harishon she'eno beguf v'natan lahem or hazeh shehu baguf. Okay, so therefore, the light is stored, or is it the first light, I guess? The first light is stored. Let's see, Sheino Baguf, not in the body.
Right. Therefore, the Ganzu or Arishon, therefore that original pyramidal light was stored away from them, which is ain't a baguf. It's not within a physical bodily context.
I'm sorry, can you say that last sentence again, Rabbi?
The fikach, therefore, it was stored away from him, that original or, that original light, she'eno beguf, which is not in the context of a physical body. V'noslem or hazeh shu beguf, and it gave him this or, right, which is a physically based light.
Oh. Oh, physically. Okay. Okay. Umipnei hatzadikim misolak min hachomer nikra'u tzadikim or asher ha'or misolach min hachomer.
That's because the tzaddikim are masulak min hachomer. The tzaddikim are removed from the materialism, nikra tzaddikim. That's why they called tzaddikim or. That's why tzaddikim referred to as or itself. Shel or mesulak min hachomer. That or is something which is separated from that which is physical.
Oh.
So let's just review this again. I'll tell you to help a little bit. Let's if you see where it says Rutsa, I want to go back to the last paragraph, the end of the second to last line. It says Rutsa la'omer, right?
Right.
It says here, you see where the cursor is? Rutsa la'omer.
Yeah.
That means to say, Kia or shenivra b'sheshishimei bereshis or gomor mesulak milachomer. That the light that was created during the 6 days of creation, that's a pure light which is separated from that which is physical. Lefikach ha'adam sofa misoif ha'olam ad sofa she'ena gashmi. Therefore, Adam Rishon was able to see from one end of existence to the other end of existence, which is not a physical type of seeing. It's a spiritual, a non-physical seeing. Lekach, and therefore now, nigzav l'tzadikim la'asadav. Therefore, that or which was created during the 6 days of Bereshis is set aside for safekeeping for the tzaddikim in the future to come. Kasher yeh olam mesulkim negashmi, when the world itself will be removed from that which is physical. And therefore, therefore they'll be able, the tzaddikim will be able to use that light, which is nivdal, which is separated from that which is physical, and it's completely separated from that. Avo, ba'olam hazeh, but in this world, tzaddikim yesh laguf, but in this world where the tzaddikim have a physical existence, of a bodily, corporal existence, ein roy la'olam rak or sheyesh noisa Gashmi, Kamo Chama Baralona. But however, therefore, in this world, it's not fit for this world, only a type of ore which is based upon that which is physical, like this light of the sun and the light of the moon. Lefikach, Nignas, therefore it's been put away in safekeeping, Ha'or Harishon, that original light, She'eno Meguf, which is not a physical type of a light, and they gave them instead an or to the tzaddikim. They've been given an or which is a physically based light. In this way, we understand why the tzaddikim, that they are separated from materialism. They are called tzaddikim as a synonym for tzaddikim is or. Asher ha'or mesuluk min hachomer. That just as or is separated from that which is physical, tzaddikim also they are separated from which is physical, and therefore they are called and referred to as or themselves.
Hey.
You've heard the expression, you know the pasuk vayi or, right? Vayi or.
Mm-hmm.
So I just received yesterday a video that it was discovered at the moment when the sperm fertilizes the egg, right? There is the or is created at that moment in time.
Oh.
With the creation of the fertilization of the egg, there is light which is created. It's called bioluminescence, and it's actual light which can be observed microscopically. That there's light being created at the time of the fertilization of the egg by the sperm.
Oh.
And also they know that after the egg is fertilized, it takes 6 days for the egg to now start multiplying, and it's on the sixth day. At the end of the 6th day, that's when the the egg is comes to rest and is attached to the side of the uterus of the woman, of the female. So on the
Hmm.
sixth day, there's the end of the sixth day, there's rest. So you see, science is specifically falling into place, and they're seeing the actual truth of the words of the Torah in actual scientific observation. So that's very encouraging. Very nice to see those things. Oh, let's go continue. Or Hazeb Hapashut. Let's continue on.
Okay, let's see. Or hazeh hapashut hu echad ki hadavar hanivdal lo yitrabeh v'lo yitchaleh klal. Okay. So
And it's this or Hapashut Hu Echad. It's a it's a simplicity of one. It's a unified type of or.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean it's a unified? What's it unified with? What are the components that are unified?
Oh, he's going to explain. Hold on, give him a chance. He's going to explain.
Okay. Ki hadavar hanivdal lo yitrabeh v'lo yitchaleh klal. Okay, it's because this thing that's separated doesn't, I guess,
Something
grow.
right,
Doesn't.
something which is separate is lo yirs rabba lo yichale klal. It will not multiply nor will be divided. It won't multiply nor be divided. I mean,
Oh,
you can see an example of a prism. Sunlight, for example, sunlight is seen as one particular color, but when it's affected by the materialism of the prism, you see it's been broken down into its various different spectrum colors, right? But as it is, the light is something which is unified and non-separate. But when you affect the light by the means of the materialism of the prism, so then you see it's becoming diffracted and spectrumized.
okay. The haloch, the harboy, hariboy.
Hariboy.
Oh, okay. Who mitzad hanosei hachamri mitzad hazeh. Okay.
Yavu hariboy v'chiluk. That hachiluk mean the distinctions and the multiplications is because of the effect of the chomri, the gashmias, the materialism. Mitzad hazeh, because through this, the effect of the materialistic aspect, the physical aspect, that brings about the riboy, the multiplication, and the chiluk, and the division. As you know, light can be, you can magnify light, and you can diffuse light, and you can spectrumize light depending on the physical apparatus that you're using to affect the light.
Okay. The davar zeh muvar lemi sheyodea v'chachma. Okay.
And this thing is known to someone who is familiar with wisdom.
Oh. Okay. Good. V'af ki hamalachim shehem einam gashmiim yesh bahem hariboy hayoter.
That that even the malachim, that they are not physical. Yes, they have riboy ayos. They have multitude. They have multitudes. There are multitudes of them. V'zeh mitzad shem mechulakim mitzad tzurasim.
Okay, let's see.
Sorry, I didn't understand that. Even the angels, that's the only part I understood. What was after that?
Right. That even the malachim, that they're not physical.
Yeah.
Yesh behem riboy hayoser. The malachim, even though they are not physical, they exist in many multitudes.
Uh-huh.
There's a great deal of multiplication of the malachim. They're not simply one unified thing. There are many divisions and types of malachim, even though that they're not physical. So you see here something which is non-physical, and yet it has the property of being divided and replicated.
Okay. Zehu mitzad shehem mecholakim mitzad tzortan sheyikra'u sorot nifradot. Aval be'adam ein bahem chiluk mitzad tzortan.
So this, why is it that the malachim are in such multitudes of malachim? This is because shehem mechulakim mitzad tzurasim, that they are separate in their forms. They have different forms. We know there are many different types of malachim. Sheyikru tzuros nifrados, that they are called by different forms. There are opening, seraphim, right? They have different. There are different, if you want, species of malachim.
Wow. Okay, let's see. Sheikru tzorot okay nifradot aval yadam ein bahem chiluk mitzad tzortan.
Right, but Adam, humans, are not divided in their form. Basically, all humans are physically more or less the same. It's not that way by malachim. Malachim, there are many different types of malachim, but humans are not. Humans basically are more or less the same.
Okay. Lekach hatzadik hu echad ki hadavar הנבדל לא יתרבה ולא יתחלק אם לא מצד הנושא.
Therefore, a tzaddik hu echad. Therefore, a tzaddik, which is unique, ki adavar hanivdal lo yirtzrabah lo tichalek, because something a tzaddik is unique, singular, because it's something which is nivdal will not be replicated and will not be divided. Im lo matzad hanoisa.
Or divided. Okay. ולפיכך האור המפושט מן החומרי לגמרי הוא אחד לגמרי.
Therefore, the or mupshat min achomri legamri hu echad legamri. Therefore, likewise, the light, which is separate from that which is physical completely, it's also echad legamri. It's also something which is unified
Oh,
completely. Or there's you're just like humans, as he mentioned here. Humans are basically the same form. There's not very little distinction between humans in their form. Likewise, light. Light is also uniform. So just as humans are uniform, light is uniform, and the tzaddik was even more uniform than the normal standard human. Is also uniform.
okay. Okay, so next paragraph.
Yep, next paragraph.
Okay, מפני כך אמר כי העולם נברא בשביל צדיק אחד, כי הצדיק שיש לו מעלה נבדלת לא יימצא מצד הזה ריבוי. Okay, so therefore.
Because of this, Amar, it says, therefore it's said that the whole world is created for the sake of one tzaddik. Ki tzaddik yesh lo maila nivdelis, v'lo yimsa mitzad hazeh riboy. Because the tzaddik, he has that unique virtue, which is his being separate, and he's not going to be found in through him any type of duplication or replication.
Oh. Okay. And no duplication. Okay, let's see. ומאחר שמצד הזה לא נמצא ריבוי.
Right, the tzaddik has this virtue of being separate, and through that, there's no replication or duplication.
Oh. Okay, so let's see. No, okay. ומאחר שמצד הזה לא נמצא ריבוי, אין לומר שהעולם נברא בשביל שני צדיקים כלל.
שמצד הזה לא נמצא ריבוי, and because of this, that we don't find any duplication or replication when it comes to a tzaddik. Ein lo-omer she'olam nivra b'shvil shnei tzaddikim klal. You don't say ever that the world was created for the sake of two tzaddikim.
Ah. Oh, okay.
The world was created for the world was created for one sorry. The world was created for one tzaddik. We say that.
Right.
But not for two tzaddikim.
Right. He's gonna say, finish up this paragraph.
Okay. ובוודאי העולם נברא בשביל הצדיק, שאם לא נברא בשביל הצדיק, בשביל מי שנברא העולם, והוא יסוד עולם כמו שהתבאר.
That definitely the world was created for the tzaddik. Shim lo nivra b'shvil tzaddik, b'shvil mi nivra olam. Because if the world was not created for the tzaddik, for who was the world created? Who yesod olam kamo shizbar. He, the tzaddik, is the yesod, the basis, the foundation for existence, as will be explained. That since the foundation, the basis of creation is for the sake of the tzaddik, you can't say it's for the sake of two tzaddikim. It can only be for the sake of one tzaddik.
And that one tzaddik, if we say, is that Adam Harishma?
Well, that I'm not sure. There are more than one tzaddikim.
Yeah, I know. That was going to be my next question. Is created for one tzaddik, yet we've got hopefully thousands of them.
Right.
Millions, hopefully. But we've got a lot of them. So after it's been created for one tzaddik, then it's suitable for other tzaddikim to be created to fit into the world.
Yeah. So I think what hopefully we can see more as we get further in another few paragraphs. But I believe what this statement that the world was created for the sake of one tzaddik, meaning we're not referring to the actual fact that the existence was created for the sake of this tzaddik, so and so, but that the creation of the world, it was enough, meaning it was enough that the world be created for the sake of even one tzaddik, right? Meaning there are many tzaddikim, as we know, as the more say each generation has 36 tzaddikim.
This is a
At least.
Dayenu
So yeah, similar. That's what I think. I think it's like a Daniel situation, exactly. So therefore that's what we have. It's not you don't need two, meaning two would mean that no, one's not enough, and you need two tzaddikim. No, even for the sake of even one tzaddik, the existence, all of existence created for the sake of one tzaddik.
Hmm.
I think that's what the kavanah is here. We'll see if that'll be confirmed as we read a few more paragraphs. I think let's give it a try and see.
Okay. Let's see. V'atzadik ba'atzmo hu echad l'kach ketiv vayar Elokim et haor kitov.
The tzaddik himself is unique. Therefore, it says in the pasuk, Hashem saw the light that it was good.
Ah,
What does that mean? We have to understand that a little better.
okay, so Hashem saw light. It's good. Okay. Let's see, Kitov. Ma shelo nimsa b'chol ma'aseh Reshit v'lo ketiv vayar Elokim hashamayim v'haaretz kitov rak etzel ha'or.
Um, one second. I believe what it means is this, that you see that the expression Yar Elokim Esaor Kitov. That's a specific reference to the fact that the or is good. It's the expression Kitov is repeated many times in the Ma'aseh Bereshis. But it was here mentioned here as something singularly referring to the or.
Ah.
Right? That singularly, the or is exclusively referred to as being Kitov, rather than it being included in various different other things as well.
So let's see. It says Ketiba Yor Elokim Hashem v'Haaretz Kitov Rak Etzel. So it doesn't say it for the creation of the heavens and earth, just for the light.
Let's see. We have a Chumash. Let's take a look at the Chumash. We'll take a look. Let's see.
Okay. Let's see.
Let's see. Yeah, you have your Chumash there, Mir?
Let's see. Okay. Says, let's see. Vayomer Elokim Yehi or Vayhi or. Okay. Vayomer Elokim et Ha'or Ki Tov. Right. Didn't say so for Haaretz Hashemayim et Haaretz. Vayavdel Elokim ben ha'or uvein ha'choshek. And then he separated the light and the dark. And Hashem called, let's see, Vayikra Elokim la'or yom l'choshek kara layla. Okay, Vayiera Vayivoker yom echad.
It-
So yeah, it seems like only the light was good.
Right. Now go to the next few psukim. Let's contrast it with the next few psukim.
Okay, so then it says, Vayom Elokim Yehi Rakia betoch hamayim, Vayi mavdil ben mayim lamayim. Vayas Elokim et Rakia vayavdel ben hamayim asher mitachat l'rakia uven hamayim asher meyal l'rakia vayihi chen. Vayikra Elokim l'rakia shemayim vayihi erev vayivoker yom sheni. There's no kitov in there.
Then next, continue on.
Okay, Vayom Elokim, Ikav Hamayim, Mitachat Hashemayim, El Makom Echad, V'tira'ei Hayabasha Vayichen, Vayikra Elokim Liyabasha Aretz, V'lemikva Hamayim Kura Yamim, Vayar, oh here, Vayar Elokim Kitov.
Now, so what is this ketov? What is this ketov referring to?
Let me get some more light in here. Well, I would think it's what the separation of the land.
It says, "V'yikra Elokim
Seems
yabasha
like he
aretz."
called the seas Tov. Is that why Torah is Torah similar to water? Maybe.
Perhaps. It says, "V'yikra Elokim liyabasha eretz u'lemikvei ma'amayim karam yamim."
Mhm.
Ketov. So I'm not sure if I'm tell you the truth. I'm not exactly sure what it's referring to. What is the ketov really referring to here?
Well, I guess it could be the separation of land and the seas, maybe, or maybe just the seas. It's a
I
good
thought the
question.
Ketov, yeah, I thought Ketov referred to each time, each thing that each creation that Hashem did in each of the days.
Let's see a few more psukim. Let's see another instance.
Okay, so it says Vayomer Elokim Tatshe Haaretz Desha Esev Mazria Zera Eitz Pri Ose Pri Lemino Asher Zarovo Al Haaretz Vayichen Vatotse Haaretz Desha Esev Mazria Zera Leminehu Ve'etz Ose Pri, okay, Asher Zarovo Leminehu Vayar Elokim Kitov.
Isn't there only one creation or one act that he did that the Ketov wasn't said? Everything
Yom Sheni, there's no ketov on Yom Sheni.
Right, they're looking.
So now this key. So what would you say? What's this ketov going on?
One might think trees that bear fruit.
I haven't got the Chumash with me. If on the Bereshit no Ketov was said, would that be a pointer to mean that any Kitov further doesn't refer to what happened, refer to something else. Because it wasn't used at first when it would have been used at first if it was meant for everything else. But
Hmm. 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 Okay, I'm not really sure. You know, that maybe
Yeah.
because we're in the middle of this. We really should go through all the key tovs of my Sabrashis and see if we can come up with some kind of a pattern. But suffice it to say, I think what's being said is the definitive key tov is that about or. That there's no question about the first reference of key tov was referring to the or. Whereas the other, we'll go with this. We'll continue this tomorrow to see the rest of the psukim
Okay.
and try and make a summation about this.
Yeah, one might think like on the third day, the key tov could also be a reference to or because that's what creates the growth of plants and the fruits that are generated from the plants. So maybe you're right. Wherever it says key tov, it's somehow it or is associated with it. Perhaps.
Mhm. All right. Well, we need to see the rest of them. We have 2 or 3 more ors to look at.
Okay.
if you go
Okay.
back to what you said before about the light being created at the conception, right?
Yes.
So maybe this the Kitov refers to that the light of the conception of each of the of what happened on all the other days.
Yeah, I think that's very clear. I think that was some of my thoughts exactly. Listen, I'll try maybe during the break. I'll send you the link for the video. It's a very interesting video. If you want, though, if you want to get the best out, slow it down. It's only about maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes. But if you want, slow it down, and you'll be able to see it, appreciate it a little bit more. And discovery about 8 years ago, they discovered this light that's created when the egg is fertilized. It happens in they discovered it in mice, and it turns out to be in humans as well, and maybe in all species. I don't know. But when you're at that moment of creation, you see at that moment of creation, there's light.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll try and send the link out in a moment or two. You can look in you'll have to actually have time during the break time if you want to look at the video link.
Okay. Very good.
Okay. Let's take a little break. We're gonna review this again tomorrow. Let's see. We want to start again from the paragraph of Sadik Ba'atzmo Echad. Okay.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Roy, have a good afternoon. Hope to see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Be well, all of you. We'll see you. Bye for now. Thank you.
Very good.
Okay.
See you all soon.
Okay. Very good.
Okay, let's see.